Ohio. Hi. We resume. Oh. Is this a new follower? Do I have equipment to thingy? I suppose I will have to go check.
Let's go.
Because I do not remember.
Got a bargain.
I do. Oh. It's like good base damage, you know, but
Where to?
nothing else.
Let's go.
Let's check the church. Closure. Oh yeah, it's just these abacuses. I don't care about them.
Alright. Where to?
Let's go.
Closure.
You have my thanks.
So, is this guy a new Bond? Bard?
Oh, you.
Well, hello there, what are you up to? City's returned to its lively self, but were it not for all of you. Thinking back, I do remember Lady Joanna disappearing at times. But I had not the slightest doubts about her then. I believed every word Joanna and Morris had to say, and I carried on without care in the world. In some ways, the situation has shined a light upon me, my own weakness, and I'll not make this mistake twice.
The truth is,
I'd love to speak with you if possible. Hope you'll make some time for me. Yeah, sure.
thank you.
I owe you. Just need your opinion on something. Okay.
And let me say it again. The town is safe now, thanks to you. Couldn't be more grateful to you.
Pardon! I heard you fixed up the hole in my shop's wall while I was gone. I could kiss you.
Why, 'twere no trouble at all. Your bonny wife had need of help, and we all have need of your shop.
Well, that may be, but I never knew a captain to be so generous.
My only wish is to render assistance in any way I can. Whatever wee matters I can take care of, I will. Even if they might not turn out as well as yours did.
What the hell? You bumped into me? Well, who could avoid those massive ears, you damn russant?
Looks like I need to go keep a brawl at bay. Hey, listen, both of you. Enough already. Sorry about that. Right tragedy for the town hero to see something so disgraceful.
I'm not bothered, but are you?
Oh, my skin ain't that thin yet. It's just... that kind of manky scene has been more common lately. Neighbours coming to blows. Good lads fighting. Whole town is right anxious. And that's what I wanted to discuss with you. I'm curious about you and your pals. You're all of different tribes, eh? Even got highs made to join up with you. How exactly did you get so many different people to come together as one?
We have a shared vision, one which will benefit everyone.
That answer's befitting of you. So that's what brought you all together. And you're the idealistic leader. So it is. What we need here is a leader everyone acknowledges. We need a new system where the people themselves govern the town.
I think that sounds like a fine idea.
I'm much assured by your words. Thanks for being so accommodating. If you can manage it, would you help me out again sometime? With your consult, I know this town will keep getting better.
I'd be happy to help.
Oh, that would be a great help. Thank you. With your support, I'll be sure to make this town a nicer place to live.
That's a bit of an odd handshake, but like I feel Barden's profound love for the town as well as his faith in me. So, who are we unlocking?
The honorable guardsman
Commander.
Barden. Within him dwells the virtue of the commander.
Commander.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I shall protect the town you all saved.
Okay. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the commander from Barden. Cool.
I'd be glad if you came back soon. I'll try to have good news for you by then.
Parted ways with Barden, return to the group. Back to Matephor Tavern. Huh. I think Heisme is definitely someone we should look into. But first, let's have a look at this. A support role that inspires and moves allies to the front. Moves allies to the front row? What? Moves all allies to the front row and increases their attack by 2 ranks for 3 turns. See, I mean, if it took a turn to change rows, then I'd be like, okay, that's really good. But I mean, changing rows is free. But okay. Just thinking, maybe this is what I want. What's her name to be? Hulkenberg.
I see. Fascinating. This, right? All right.
I think it's worth it.
I'm counting on you.
Because if she can learn the and buff all defense like straight away, I see that's pretty good.
To greater heights.
So now she needs another set skill.
What now? All right then.
What do you think?
Hi, it's me.
What now?
Ah, it's you.
Once we get our move pressing goals out of the way, more pressing even, I would be sure what to do with myself. I've been thinking I ought to resume the training drills from my Shadow Guard days. The battles ahead will demand no less of me. My apologies, but if you have business with me, might we discuss it another time? Well, I'm afraid this training is tailored to a Yuji stature, not a thing for you to learn. But help me understand you. My overflowing eloquence was able to convince Heisme of the significance of observing his training.
I see.
I suppose knowing the fighting style of your allies would help broaden your possible strategies. Yes, that sounds reasonable. Mark my technique closely then, and you'll learn the ways of the Shadow Guard. But proper training does take time, a significant amount of it. If you mean to tag along, I hope you're ready to be here for a while. Yep, all set. I'm all set. A bit cramped here though, isn't it? Let's go to the woods nearby instead. Come on.
Now then.
Start with a little test. See if you can keep up with my movements. If your reactions are fast enough to match me, you win. Now let's begin.
Huh?
You're wide open. From here, it'd be a simple thing to slit your throat. You were careless. Let's try one more time.
All right.
I'll do it as many times as you like. Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very skin.
May I speak?
Your enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct to buy time for your mind. How do I do that?
Well,
How indeed. Finding these answers is also part of the training. There's no clear answer, no correct way of improving. At the very least, you can decide what you aspire to.
then
Want to keep going? That seems to be enough for one day. Shall we have a drink then? Shall we share a drink then? Let us retire to my castle back on the runner.
oh,
I found some fine spirits for myself, but even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. Would you like a cup of tea instead? Yes, a bracing drink, but nowhere near as good as the spirits back home.
What kind of...
What will be the drinks when you're in town like?
that's
Let's see. Clear as the night sky, like nostalgia in a bottle. Wonder when I'll get to taste it again. It's a taste my boy will never know. It's been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing that village. He looked up to knights, you know. He had a stout heart in that little frame. Might have grown up to be a fine knight himself had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. I'll never forget the day I cremated my son's body and mourned his death.
Huh?
What do you mean by cremated? Oh right, everyone else buries their bodies as they are, without giving them to the flame.
the truth is.
It's the way of the Ujif boy. We burn the bodies of the dead, leaving only bones. The soul is freed through fire. Once released from the body, they go to their place in the beyond. Then those who remain must lay the bones to rest, somewhere suitable for the deceased. However, I've yet to find a place fit for my son to take his final rest. Can't imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moving and disturbed.
I apologize.
I shouldn't be talking to you about this. I'd like to help you lay your son to rest.
No.
We have an important mission to accomplish. No room for detours or of any inconvenience, boy. Can't put the burden on you.
Let's do it.
Still, we can do it. It's for your son's sake, isn't it?
Thank you.
Thank you for your kindness, truly. I'll do my best to return this favour through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. A toast, then, to cement our vow. You with a cup of delicious tea.
Cheers.
Yes, a toast, but not to mark my regrets. To commemorate our coming together into the beginning of morning. I can sense Heismu's heartache for his departed son, and his trust in us as a friend and ally.
My boy, are you watching? My thanks.
We can save this for any time when you're free, lad. I'm grateful that you'll help me though, and I dare say tonight I'll rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Bum, bum. That road that was blocked by Lancer should be cleared by tomorrow, apparently. We set off for Brile Haven as soon as it reopens.
True.
We have acquired the head we sought, but if we are to truly get in Luis's good graces, we should endeavour to stand out further from the other candidates. Yep, even after all this, we're still just a bunch of nobodies. Maybe we can improve our reputation by helping some of the people around town.
True.
Wise suggestion. Some upright behaviour and altruistic deeds are just what we need to gain more recognition.
Right.
Excuse me. think is fucking... Oh, it's everyone in the world.
What do you think? Actually.
Oh, I forgot about this.
All right then.
Why?
Oh, it's strong.
All right then.
What are you playing at?
Please refrain from speaking to me. I'm trying to concentrate and can't afford a petty... Well, an elder with a fairy companion. You must be the fool who thinks he can defy his tribe's legacy and take the throne.
What?
Thanks. Take it you didn't sugarcoat anything. Who are you exactly? Fine question. I am a chef who once served His Royal Majesty, otherwise known as the Queen of Cuisine.
Whoa.
That's quite the title. Though you must have some serious skill to make food for royalty. I take it you don't work there anymore? I do not. If I could choose a king to serve, I'd want a true gourmet with a refined palate. And by the looks of you, I'm sure your taste must be pedestrian. Hey, rude. For your information, we collect all our own ingredients. We've gotten pretty good in the kitchen.
Okay.
Indeed. I wonder then if you could make a dish to satisfy me. I aim to cook something to raise the sunken spirits of this town, so I'd appreciate a dish that I could use as inspiration for my own cooking. Is 5,000 reeve an appropriate reward? Also add in some of my high quality ingredients as well. I'm not simply looking for a dish that tastes good, I need a creation that can help revitalise this town's very spirit. For example, a dish that uses local specialties, a dish that's easy on the stomach and rises like one spirit after a taste. Is that too much of a challenge for you? I'll do it.
Lovely that.
Such confidence. Perhaps you are capable of surprising me. If your cooking proves worthy, I dare say I might actively support your candidacy.
Okay.
Dish using local specialties. Oh, how about mellow milk? That easy food she mentioned, she means something soft and fluffy. Maybe we should start with recipes that call for milk.
Let's give it a shot. Yeah.
Sounds tough, but if we can pull it off, we'll get a reward and a new supporter. It's like a dish she'll be raving about for days. Can I cook on the, no.
Pleasure to see you.
I'm just incredible.
Is there a deadline on that? I didn't even check. No. Be good. So, to be fair, I could do this.
What do you think? Really? Really? Everyone's here.
Now then.
This place.
I think we have a favour to do there.
This is where the rock with a bounty on it lives. It sounds like the locals are in a dire straits. Seems this cave not only contains ore but jewels as well.
There's much to see.
Pray do not forget our primary objective is the bounty. Ensure you remain fixed on the task at hand.
It's your call.
Great. Let's move out.
Okay, we should be fine then. We don't need some fucking
We head
info.
to a cave that to consume all who enter. Does the dark, narrow path lead only to the innards of a monstrous insect? Perhaps.
Can you hear me?
Notice his voice is echoing out of the runner phone. If you're hurting for things to do, well, put over to the lounge. I fixed the plant culture chamber so you can go seize if you've got them. Ah.
What to pick? All right then.
Okay. Well, let's do some cooking first. I need something that uses the milk. Never mind. I will go fuck myself. It's the plant growing device Nearest invented. I should be able to plant something here. It's the device, there are some seeds. If I plant these, maybe they'll grow.
Isn't that?
Here is fruit seeds. I heard these are really rare, and the adventurers have been taking them over for ages, trying to follow in the footsteps of heroes.
Hey,
We have some seeds, why not plant them? That takes time.
later. Hey,
Well, yeah, why not?
yep.
Let's put the hare's feet seed in there then. First wet the soil, then sow the seeds. Also, these prefer more sun, so keep the soil covering to a minimum. I tended the plants with warmth and care. Spent some time planting seeds with Galka. I'll check back later to see how they are.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return.
Dun, 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 dun,
The
dun.
gauntlet runner stops gently.
Giving it some thought?
Something here, I want to make a quick detour. Can we continue on? Sure. As ever, to the calm, peaceful place, this village. That's the charm, isn't it? Indeed. Let's take the time to relax and stretch our wings a bit, shall we?
Okay then.
Stop at the shop since we're already here.
Now then.
All right.
You going to do business here? Let's continue our trip.
Hey,
You're gonna keep traveling, right? Let's head back to Ronan. Let's do that. Dun, 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 dun,
How
dun,
many
dun.
weary travelers, traveling merchants, and treasure hunters have fallen prey to? Behind its innocuous-looking entrance, untold monsters lie in wait, impatient for their next meal. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop, the entrance beckoning its visitors invitingly. What lies in its depths? Treasure or death?
We'll never know.
all right.
This is the Valma's nest. At first glance, it looks like your average cave, just with doors. Most of the miners have run off, it seems. Guess it's all on us from her.
Understood.
Mining for ore and gemstones is the town's principal industry. Nothing else. We have to clear these monsters out so the people can maintain their livelihoods. Yes, and the town's taverns and shops depend on the miners' patronage as well. To leave this situation alone would be to see the town's economy slow to a halt.
Finish it, quick!
Okay, we'll wreck these worms then. No, you know what? We'll eradicate them. And their little larvae too. What's gone into him? Is he not a tad overexcited for this task?
Oh,
I think the mere mention of Valmo sends his mind back to that dinner table. Come on, let's press on. Just a second. I sense something. This feeling, it's something there.
so hey,
Only for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of the relics Neuros was looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay? Oh shit, okay.
What now?
Hold on. So we've got a double reason to be here then. The bounty and a relic. Little!
okay then.
Let's go in. Oh, excuse me.
Hey,
wait.
Hey.
We're not alone.
The
Keep an eye
fuck
out.
is that? Something spotted me.
Exemplary.
And it's weak, whatever it is.
We're not alone.
Oh, they're all weak.
I knew you could do it.
Impressive as ever.
Ah, it makes a nice change. Having a bunch of weakling monsters rather than all the tough stuff we've been fighting. Well, I don't want to. I was going to say I don't want to jinx it, and here's the guy. My fellow travellers, are you all prepared to deal with paralysis? Gangafloss unleash a dangerous numbing pollen attack. When you get hit and lose all feelings in your body, I recommend you burn the things with fire. They're not so fond of that. Are those the little butterfly things? Or these things?
That was well done.
Boom, boom. Is this a loop? Yeah. Wah, 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 wah. So let's go this way then.
That was brilliant.
Yes, Stroll. Yes, it was.
This is bad.
Hello.
Victory is ours, and safety hard won.
Oh. You there? You making sure to fight higher rank enemies?
What?
Ah, it's the talking tooth again. Any more advice, Toothy? If you fight higher rank enemies, you get lots of experience as a reward, and you'll get super buff. But weak enemies ain't worth the trouble. You'll barely get any experience, and you'll stay wimpy and wobbly. The weaker your opponent is, the less experience you get. Bullying the weak just shows how weak you are. If you want to get tough, you'll have to bite down and take on strong, high rank monsters. If you don't, you'll be the rank. Oh, you'll be the rank one, Smelly. I'll have more top secret tooth truths if we meet again. Like, brush your teeth before you go to bed. Yeah, good one. I think this might drop down into the main room. Like where we started. Yeah, there's the miner. So, oh god. What am I saying?
I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
All right, how's that?
Found us.
Ow.
Get ready, everyone.
That was well done.
We found something.
Sweet, I'll take it.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
So is this the relic? I'm potentially looking for that treasure chest.
Whoa. Well, well.
Common ore. It's an inexplicable screw in it. Found a strange shaped pebble. There's a mysterious light shining from inside.
Okay, so
You know what? It could be the relic Nearest was talking about. I'll show it to Nearest anyway. Gallica said, that stone may be some kind of relic. I'll take it back and show it to Nearest. Well, right now. Oh, okay, good. I was going to say, I'm kind of in the middle of something right now. Okay, so this is, yeah, this is back to the main room. Okay, fine. Oh, yeah. So if we just go up this way again, just triple check. Yeah, I don't think we're doing anything else here.
clear.
Hail!
Yeah.
Oh.
That should come in handy.
Oh, right, crystal.
Lock it in.
All right. How's that?
Yeah, nice work.
Very impressive.
Come on.
Exemplary.
Oh,
All right.
we
How's
did
that?
it.
Let's push through.
Impressive as ever.
You won this game. Very impressive.
Yeah, nice work. All right, we did it. Amazing. Great moves back there.
All right. How's that?
Come on, you got you.
Yeah, nice work.
I'm right here.
Very impressive.
Let's push through.
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
Cat.
Very impressive.
Cat.
Glad that's over.
There we go.
This is bad. They're on to us.
Yeah, nice work. Hey, great job.
That was well done.
Let's explore the whole floor before we move on.
All right. How's that?
Impressive as ever.
Let's push through.
I knew you could do it.
That's one more thing we don't have to worry about. We've been spotted. On your guard.
You found something. Let
Oops. Actually, there's a bit in the corner we haven't looked at.
All right. How's
That was
that?
brilliant.
Nice.
Good find.
Oh, fuck. Cracked me back.
Come on. Let's push
I
through.
knew I could count on you.
Okay, now go to the other side. Right? Yeah.
you found something.
Another
Let's
gold
take it with
beetle.
Exemplary.
I think we got them all.
All right.
Good find.
Guess I can go down this way. Okay, that's the guard. Oh yeah, the guard.
How did this happen?
Now, if you come to take on the farmer, then you best turn right around. I'm warning you for your own good. I tried channeling them with my comrades, but my weapons didn't do much. And no matter how many we crushed, they just called more over. And apparently they are there are entire affinities that just have no effect. Wonder what type of magic would work. So it sounds like it's going to have to be a bit of trial and error to find out what it's weak to.
We're spotted. Blades of the river.
Cat.
Now, we must strike fear.
Settle this quick.
I'll use what I must. Nothing personal. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there, treasure.
Swordmaster! Not done yet.
By this power. Ice!
Hooray!
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Ever greater heights.
There is still danger here.
Oh yeah,
All right. How's that?
Let's take them all out.
Preemptive strike.
didn't even notice it.
Wind should solve this. Let's
Face
blow
me.
them away. Electricity's no good against them.
Ooh.
I'll
That's the
take
last
this.
thing we need.
I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there, treasure.
In the name, I shall vanquish evil.
Wind should solve this. Let's
Hack
blow
and
them
slash.
away.
The power, come forth, royal soul.
Electricity's no good against them.
Flare!
That's the last thing we need.
With blade in hand.
Wind should solve this. Let's blow them away.
Well, no one's got wind, okay? So
Oh, power of kings. Then again, you won't escape.
Swordmaster! Not done yet.
get this guy out. Get this noob out of here.
Let's
I
keep moving.
know I can trust you with our lives. You show splendid growth.
Nice.
That'll do it.
What now?
What now, indeed? The wizard.
Wizard!
Wizard! Jizzard! Gizzard! Skill inheritance! I'm actually thinking stop hammer time. Ha ha ha. I am hilarious. Okay. Oh, we got the good attack again as well. Let's. Where's? Oh, maybe this leads up to the chest. Yeah.
Nice.
We're so lucky.
Then we'll pull this for the shortcut later. Like I kind of want to drop down, but at the same time I don't want to drop down, but we're going to drop down. I should not have dropped down.
That was well done.
Hey, great job.
Oh, they saw us.
Come on! Impressive as ever.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Take this! Impressive as ever.
Hulkenberg is easily pleased.
Whoa, incredible!
One day I'm going to jump down and it's going to be good and worth it. You'll see.
Watch out!
Yeah, it looks like we've explored pretty much everything anyway. Alright. Time for a save.
Yep.
Okay.
This place.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Since it's going ahead, are you all prepared for a fight? Let's go.
What?
Huh? Looks like the Valmo were just here, but... Aha, they were waiting underfoot. Let's finish them now before we're really in for it.
Is this right?
We better devise a plan of attack. They're quite sturdy to me. Well, then it's a good thing we didn't leave this to the miners and their pickaxes.
Get ready.
Time's up for careful inspection. Look alive, everyone.
Nothing personal. I'll be taking that.
Why,
Ooh.
hello there, treasure.
I shall vanquish evil. Not
Let's just do a standard attack. Okay, resist.
Let justice prevail. Not now. Come.
What will I try to use shade arts? Resist.
I will fight with pride. Let's set it up. Maybe the wizard. Fire. It didn't work.
Immune to fire.
Thing.
You need training.
Heisman, they
Face
cut your
me.
speed.
Then
So be
again,
careful.
I'll take this. Sorry.
Why, hello there, treasure.
I can't afford to hold back. Swordmaster,
Well, there's not a lot else you can do, so...
I'll cut you down.
Apart from miss,
Observe the
I
enemy.
guess.
Oh, power of heroes. No.
No.
Perhaps not. Come. I crush you.
Bitch! I've got a feeling they're weak to ice. And unfortunately, I have no ice. Wait, what?
Maybe not.
Oh, resist that.
Flare.
Captain,
Be
they
neither
slowed you
timid
down.
nor...
Well,
They're
that does enough
totally
damage.
fireproof. We better use something
Face
else.
me. There's a better way.
This guy might as well just sit back here. Can't do anything.
I will survive.
Stroll,
No.
your
Hey, hey.
speed's
I
down.
call upon royal power within.
Magic Knight. I'll destroy you.
Heisman, they dropped the defenses.
Light. Still here?
You think yourself equal? A defensive stance.
A swordmaster, I'll cut you down. They die hard.
Observe
Like
the
that movie.
power of heroes.
Captain's hurt bad.
Still fight.
Let's get him some healing.
Vitus power. Flare. Just one left.
The captain
Let
has
us
his
clean
last
up this
leg.
mess.
Someone, get him healed up.
Allow me to use this.
I knew you'd help.
That's a lot of ailments. Be careful out there, okay?
Hack and slash.
Captain,
Is everyone all right?
slowed you down.
With blade in hand.
Can I escape? Shit. So...
Better be sure. I wonder.
I'll just save myself the hassle and just put ice on and go back into the fight. I'll save you a 40-minute battle. Okay. I get the idea though, we need to whittle them down both slowly and then kill them at the same time. Makes sense. Who?
Now.
Oh, actually, what's this? Oh, okay. I feel like do we want slicer? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Okay, this time we gotta.
I'll use what I
Let's
must.
just steal the shit again.
So much for that.
In the I call upon royal power within.
Bum, bum.
Magic knight. I'll destroy you. I won't hold back. Freeze.
You hit their weakness.
Bingo.
That's your opening, Captain.
Nothing personal.
Faker!
Why, hello there, treasure. Heisman, they cut your speed, so be careful.
What? For all that we strive for.
Captain,
Let's stay
they've
calm.
slowed
By
you
this
down.
power. Ice.
You hit their weakness.
You think yourself
That's your
all
opening,
power
Captain.
of kings. Now
Do you think
accept
yourself
your
lucky?
fate. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there, treasure.
Too slow.
Why, hello there, treasure.
Heisman, they cut your speed, so be careful.
Try some of this.
Oh, we got a cheeky crit.
Target. Nice one, Stroll.
Oh, power of heroes.
Stroll, your
okay.
speed's down.
Wizard. Freeze.
You hit their weakness.
May this prove a
That's your
lesson.
opening,
Falling
Captain.
back. A defensive stance.
Hack and slash. Not done yet.
Captain,
Is everyone
they've
all right?
slowed you down.
Let justice prevail.
All right.
Oh my god.
Falkenberg,
We iced this one and it shouldn't kill.
Just one left.
It killed. Motherfucker. I wasn't expecting it to kill. Wait, can we steal from this one now?
I'll take this.
No.
I call upon royal power within. Perhaps not.
Magic Knight! I crush you! They yet cling to life. Let's stay calm. Let's go. Freeze!
You hid their weakness.
Be neither
That's
timid.
your
I'll
opening,
use what I
Captain.
must. How about this?
Whoa, okay. So that's actually a really good final turn thing. I really like that.
By the with blade in hand.
They're weak to ice. Let's stop them cold.
That has 33 health, so there's no way we're doing that.
Not now. Huh, take this. By this power. Ice.
Stroll, your speed's down.
I stand ready.
Now.
Don't miss. Nice.
Captain,
Don't
slow
miss.
you down.
Nice.
I'm freeze. How I missed?
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Huh? Didn't realize I can miss with spells.
What a shame.
Dodge. You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
What was that? Oh!
Hulkenberg's moving slower.
Still standing, I see. Wizard.
Right, don't fucking miss this time.
Last one.
Stroll,
Okay.
Clean up this mess.
How do we now?
Mustn't set face me.
We have to get
I
turn.
have my methods.
We have to get a turn. Okay, perfect. Don't miss. Okay, perfect.
To ever greater heights. Ah, I didn't know I had it in me. My power swells forth.
Took it down. Now we just need to report it.
Hail.
Tis the Alpha Rockworm Eye. A Rockworm Valmo indeed. Outside of the part you now hold, its whole body is tough enough to repel even blades. The Valmo we ate in Martera must have undergone quite the preparation.
Hey.
Could you not remind me of that, please?
What?
Valmo cuisine. Utterly foul even to imagine. And you've already had the pleasure, have you? Correct. With one slight amendment, the only one finding any pleasure in it was Hulkenberg.
Now then.
Well, we've accomplished our mission. Should we head straight back? I want to explore more. I want to check out this room. I'd like to continue exploring a bit.
Yes.
Very well. But let us return to town by nightfall. My stomach is, well, needless to say I'm hungry. Stroll just like, what the fuck? And there was nothing in the room. Okay. Fuck. Can we use this to return to the entrance? Leave.
What?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Leave it to me.
Nice. Let's get out of here.
Hey,
It's going to be night soon. Can't take the runner out in the dark, so should we call it a day, head back? Let's return to town.
okay then.
Are you sure? Yes. Got it. Let's return to the city and rest up. That's out of my tavern.
Now then.
The Valm is no more, thanks to us. All that is left now is to report into the recruitment center. It would be a first-rate source of protein, if not for its aggression. Nevertheless, the locals should be pleased that we put an end to it. Can we please fight just one monster that she won't try to eat?
Well,
Let's go give our report on that bounty we had at the time.
you heard this?
That road that got hit by the landslide will reopen tomorrow. Glad all the work got done on schedule.
Guess we're splitting
You
up.
know, all things considered, I think we did a great job today. Let's get some food in us and then we can hit the hay. Alright, so we're going to do the rest today. Good job. Nice.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this. Can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have his eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
Okay.
Right, everyone. Farewell said. Particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Where's hides, mate?
No. It'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep. Highs, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
He's getting ahead.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Now then.
Next is Port Briarhaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. If we punch it south of Martira, we'll make it in, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so.
Whoa!
Wow, so that's Port Briarhaven. I want to go back to Martira.
Here's where we are
Okay.
now.
This place here.
Oh, hey!
What sort of place is Port Briarhaven exactly? It is a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Nearest? Why, I never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Briarhaven, capital of Oceania. Probably saying that wrong, but whatever.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Briarhaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania.
Oceania.
A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim?
Or...
What to pick? 3
days till we reach Briarhaven.
Alright.
So let's go check on my seeds.
Hey there.
Wow, the hero's feet bore fruit. Why don't we harvest it?
Whoa.
You're able to harvest some great fruit if you have more seeds to sow them. Something else in the dirt.
Did you know?
It's crazy this machine can make the soil fertile enough to grow these seeds in only a day. So, well, lots of things get attracted here, and sometimes things you don't plant grow too. See something you can use, and I guess you take it? Fair. Cooking first. Never mind, I can't really make anything decent.
Alright then.
So I either increase my stats or I plant seeds. I'm going to go with increasing the stats, but first of all... There we go. We see more.
Alright then.
Let's go.
Now, where was I?
So, you've acquired a new arc?
Cat.
That's a good kitty.
Would you look at this?
I see you cultivated the merchant. Task done. At this rate, you'll be able to stand against Luis, nemesis to our ideals.
Incredible.
What did he give us again? Oh, some hero's fruit and imagination.
Alright.
Where? Oh, is that 3? Not quite.
Not only that.
Thanks to you, I've recalled an important memory. It concerns the fantasy novel. Oh, I want to hear this. Tell us, what did you remember? I was once on a journey myself. Like you, I passed through many different cities in the course of my travels.
In truth.
As I journeyed, I wrote my experiences, and this travelogue became the foundation of my fantasy novel. Is that so?
Yes.
The fantasy novel is all the hopes and dreams of my travels made manifest. I've also learned and endured painful truths. They've served to remind me just how important dreams are to our lives. If that novel has been a source of support for you, the pain of writing it is worth it.
Incredible.
You deserve high praise. Such a novel is worthy of worship. Come now, that's a bit excessive. All author secretly hopes to hear that, but still. Still, how nostalgic. I completely forgotten of my travels. I wonder if those I met in the outside world then are all faring well. I hope one day I may live beneath the same sky as them once more.
But
I shudder to think of the eternal solitude you saved me from. That I can feel like a semblance of myself again is all thanks to you. At first my reasons were purely selfish, but now I'd like to be of help to you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I can sense Moore's thoughtfulness and trust from the warm look in his eyes.
may fortune favor your journey.
Oh, cool, I guess. Truly, you seem like a subject worthy of research yourself, eh?
Now then.
Let's widen our scope for the next research task by expanding your studies for a larger variety of archetypes. Seek more heroic embodiments and absorb their lessons. In doing so, your own virtues will become ever more prominent.
This one's important.
To nurture the strength I'll need to challenge Luis the Archmage, we should study 15 different archetypes.
I can hardly wait.
I wonder what I'll remember next. My research isn't the only thing I look forward to now. My memory itself is a prize to be unveiled.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I need one character to study them all? Is that what it's saying? Oh, there you go, 14 out of 15. So I just need somebody to... There must be one that I've not done. Which is the commander, probably. What does the commander do again? Buffing. So we want... Oh, no, hang on. Didn't, what's her name get that? Yeah. So which one have we not done? Brawler we've done. Merchant we've done. Healer. Faker. Which one have we done? Or is it... Hang on. I'm just gonna... Let me go back to main character. Hang on a sec. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 7. Let's try 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we should do something with Stroll. Because he's just got the sword and nothing else. But I don't know what to do. Maybe we give him Gunner.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm just trying to get the quest thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. I could get used to this.
Hello.
What now?
Yeah, still 14 out of 15. Different archetypes. Which one have I not studied?
What now?
Wait. The cleric.
I see. Fascinating. This, right? All right.
That's the one I was missing.
Counting up.
Of course. Oh.
I found new power.
Now we've done it.
You don't say.
You studied quite a number of archetypes. You may be the most adept research partner I've ever had.
Incredible.
That should take my imagination to 3 as well. Hell yeah.
Imagination.
Yes, yes.
Did I?
Just now? No, impossible.
What?
Are you alright?
Not quite.
Nothing. I just recalled some memories that are slightly unpleasant.
What?
Unpleasant memories? A memory of long ago, my time with a trusted comrade and his eventual betrayal, though I cannot even recall his face.
It appears that
I had deep trust in him, and so the wounds on my heart were equally so. It seems I never had an eye for people.
It'll be fine.
But you do, don't you? Indeed. Should I deny any better judgment now, it would cast doubt on you as well, and that is the last thing I want.
I must apologize.
Sorry, I find myself thinking in circles so often here, and kernels of doubt so easily grow to overshadow my mind entirely. For example, I believed it was conducting this research of my own volition, but is that the truth? Lately I have felt that my research may actually be by another's will, but I only laboured under their guidance. I was so happy to imagine my memories restored, but now I wonder if some things are the best left forgotten.
Just trust me.
I would never betray you.
I thank you.
I believe you. No matter who I may be in the end, I would never want to betray you. My apologies. Didn't mean to let any bitterness slip out. Perhaps because I'm so unused to it these days, but I do struggle with conversation. You truly are too kind to me. Thank you for being here. It means more than I can say. I can sense more gratitude, trust and dependence on me.
Often I find your words resounding in me. Well then.
Mental wariness aside, we have further work to do. Your next task is to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the commander, the general. Ensure this will prove to be a fine source of power, as well as further increase your royal virtues. Worth the trouble, I'd say.
This one's important.
I can depend only on
I would be happy if you could visit me again. You're all I believe in.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Come. Okay, he's on the other side. Oh, there's loads.
The thing is...
So this architecture is a supporting role to strengthen allies' abilities and can even change the roads. They've got defense but no real damage.
We'll figure it out.
Increases battle rewards just by being in the party, and while its money consuming skills are strong, we don't want to let them overspend.
That means...
Weaken enemies by spreading chaos, not very strong, but it could be the secret but to taking down the tough ones. Yeah, I think the fucking random turn thing,
You'll come again.
if that's used at the end of the round when you have one turn left, I think that's like a no-brainer. That's a win-win situation.
Let's go.
Oh, yes, no. So my courage is closer than my wisdom anyway. So let's go spend time in Stroll. Hey Captain, good timing. I just want to do some maintenance on my weapons. Got time on it, join me. Blah blah blah. Sure. I wonder if it's a lot of the same dialogue. Maintaining two-handed swords can be a bit of a pain sometimes. They're heavier, there's more to polish. Sometimes I forget how surprisingly easy it is to maintain one-handed swords. Its upkeep is one or two important qualities to consider when choosing your weapon. What do you suppose the other is? Durability? Has to be durability, right? That would contribute to its ease of handling, I suppose. Anything too delicate is likely an unsuitable fit for a long-term partner. Inspired by Stroll's martial teachings, I feel my courage is somewhat increased.
Alright.
Hopefully that was enough. Shit! Oh well. Once you find a weapon that's a perfect fit for you, care for it with all your heart and it will respond in kind. Perhaps I'll find something like that along this journey, meeting new people and discovering new things in a new land. All of it leads me to who I will be. I began to understand that after my travels with you. Spend some time with Stroll, honing our weapons.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Oi!
Have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. I've heard enough whinging about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much to use while travelling, which should be lovely to enjoy a soak when we stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase.
the breeze feels nice.
But
I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go out at night. Yes, I know, but I can't report in these quests, you silly game. This is imagination, right?
Alright then.
Do we have anything else? Because I don't really want to up my imagination. Oh, I could talk to Eurus.
let's go.
Let's do that. Magic not. No, Eurus.
Hello.
Why? What's that look on your face? Boredom? Got nothing to do? Say, how's the search going? I'm glad you've lost relic, I mean. Well, we found a strange piece of junk that gives me the feeling of a relic. You intrigue me strangely, old girl. Let me take a look, would you? Handed Eurus the junk we picked up during our travels. Well, would you look at that? Certainly doesn't appear to be a natural object. Oh, this one's a bit of a trick. You've got to follow the right steps to open it. Wait, is there something inside? Just a little tug here, and there we are, it's opened up. Take a look. A lost relic. Can't believe it turned out to be a proper piece of treasure.
What?
You mean it's real? We just sort of stumbled across it. Wonder if the mechanism's the same as the old codgers. Aha! My greatest invention yet. A breaker genius made manifest. Thank you, Captain.
Thank you. Even so.
I've got to say, finding these one after another is something else. I'd have wondered if it was all an elaborate prank, but the old geezer was really onto something.
What?
Did you doubt his journal?
Yeah.
That old geezer certainly liked to mess about with anyone he could. Made my childhood a frightful ordeal.
Goodness.
I'll never forget. The night of my birthday, he brought me a book. Called it his gift. A downright horrifying tome titled Lamentation of the Underworld or some such. He'd taken the liberty of reading it aloud when suddenly the lights went out. In the dark, he threw on a monster costume and started chasing me around. That damned old goat. It's his fault that bright-eyed young Eurus grew up to be such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at me. I don't see it.
Rather.
Anyhow, this is just one part of a greater whole. The more intricate bits here, I'll bet my feathers that's made to interlock with a partner piece. So if we collect them all, it will form something? Likely so. That's what the codger said anyway. Though I haven't an idea what it makes. If he was right, it supported an ancient civilization. One piece of a superlative device that generates an immense and limitless power. Wait, limitless? How is that possible? Not even igniters can do that, can they?
Yeah.
That, my girl, is something we can only find out once we've seen the finished product, eh? So please help me find the rest.
Right.
I'm definitely feeling motivated now. That's the spirit. Counting on you. Something tells me we'll have to gather up the whole lot for this.
Whoa.
I admit, it looks like junk to me. I've been a connoisseur of junk since I was a sprout, I'll have you know.
Hey.
What were you like as a child? Oh, I was an adorable, well-behaved boy from a prominent family. But one day, the old codger, who wasn't quite so old then, beckoned me over with his finger of fate. Curiosity got the better of me, and I saw he was holding a fossil, caked in mud alongside other bits and bobbits I couldn't begin to fathom. Next thing I know, I'm sneaking out of the house to dig for fossils in the cliffside with the gaffer. Naturally, my parents discovered this and had me grounded, but I wouldn't let that deter me. And one day, as I dug through the dirt, I picked up something that was clearly not fossil at all. I read every book under the sun, but whatever this was eluded me. Although I did find a technical manual on gauntlet runners in my manic academic sprint, got a bit invested, and then suddenly I was an engineer. It must have been fate. Perhaps so, whole thing. Everything did seem to start there. It's how I came to be the man I am today. To chase the unknown, to escape tedium. That's just the course my mind tends to chart.
Thank you.
The decision to travel with you lot, collecting relics, that too is a result of letting the heart do as it pleases. I can feel Neurus's overflowing love for relics, as well as his hearty faith in me.
We're in this journey together, what?
Nice.
Speaking of...
Ah yes, about the next panic. I found a clue in the old man's journal. I've written it down in my notebook. Should be somewhere around here. Give it a gander if you would.
Right then.
I'll be sure all ship shape and ready to go. Counting on you to search for another relic for me. I'll be waiting, lad.
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
When arriving in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Hi, Smee. You've erected a tent up above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, but I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of...
Worst case scenario, you got wings, you could just fly back to us now. My young friend, where did you hear UG are capable of flight? Hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. Two days will be in Port Barhaven. Only gotten used to all the travelling, didn't you think?
All right then.
Oh god, stop yawning, I'm yawning now. You know what? They've got me in the mood for a coffee now. So I'm going to put some clips on and grab a coffee, and I'll be back in a minute and we'll carry on.
Yeah?
I think it's time to start crying, Sam.
Oh! Wow. There it is. Time. Whether it tells you the time, whether it represents time or it is time. It's not only things.
I love Bornick, to be honest.
Come on,
Holy shit, the preview.
Oh,
Oh
wait, what?
my god, what?
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
What?
So,
Wait. Huh?
Gene means someone dropped out.
Oh.
Oh my god.
This is too powerful. We don't even get to vote. It's just the right answer. Holy shit.
I'm gonna click out.
What the fuck?
I'm doing great, mate. Just kicking somebody's suitcase. Thanks for asking. I'm glad you're good. Oh, I guess that's my max.
Whoa! Why? Why?
Clip that as well.
For that? Who fucking put that in the game?
Clip this.
Stupid!
Clip this. For £20, I will call you daddy. Pea lover and sorry, I just pea lover and stink of poop streamer.
Lisa, what the fuck?
What is that? Stink of poop.
Just what?
That because FF6 has a terrible rage system, I created pages upon pages of all of Gao's rages, marked the ones that I have and haven't learned, and I'm not even going to use him in the final fight. Right, it is. You're welcome for me putting it back in. Sam, if you're bored, you can stand next to an altar and put stone in it.
I don't want to be bored though.
Well, yeah, it's not a board because it's not made out of wood.
Now we're back to square one. Alright. Brilliant. Right, there's one solution to this. There we go. Right. Now we just don't take it in.
Alrighty then, let's get you some warmer clothes. You're gonna catch cold a little.
What's the matter?
Let's go!
Don't look at her!
What do you mean double jelly sandwich? What do you mean?
Tesco.
Tesco. That's what it says. Did the game crash? Did the game crash? Answer the question. Did the game crash? It crashed, didn't it?
What?
Open the game again.
Open the game again?
Yeah, go in the settings.
Why?
What, I have to listen to some?
Wow. Because we could just go to Tesco. We could just fucking go to Tesco and just fucking walk around. And we could go behind Tesco and find my nan and stuff.
You ever heard a dog cry?
What the fuck? Yes.
Nice.
I believe actually I heard a dog cry on Tuesday when you said you mistook it for a bookshelf.
Oh bloody hell!
What the fuck is that?
That's a toothbrush.
Well, the EMF is on a 5 while we're shooting a porn.
Who fucking cares? We're shooting porn.
I'm watching the porn on the cam. Alright, Scott, we need to
Chris,
make
get on
some good noises for the camera, alright?
Yeah.
Scene.
Get it all?
Oh yeah, right there. Yes.
More womanly.
Oh yeah, right there. I think Ghost likes it. Oh yeah.
And then I think Chris with his camera out.
Chris, you need to make more dirty talk.
Or is that Sam with his camera out?
I'm recording in the corner.
I'm in his cock.
End
Oh wait, turn off
stream.
your flashlight.
It's sad because I didn't even get to kill off.
Right.
Ah!
Hello. Collage.
Now then.
Two-handed, one-handed katanas, swords of all sorts of shapes and uses. Double-sided swords are specifically designed to utilize the blade's weight for heavy swings and thrusts.
However,
But when it comes to actually cutting, nothing beats a katana's blade. Touch one of those, even by accident, you could use some fingers.
got it.
Any weapon can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Exactly, all weapons are dangerous. That's why we must never allow ourselves to be distracted when handling them.
Now then.
Nice.
Courage.
Yeah.
Why
Yet the blade which poses as the highest threat is not the sharp one, but the dull. You cannot have your weapon failing you right when you need it most. Caring for my weapon is an important step toward protecting myself, defeating my enemies, and achieving my goals. Perhaps it's pompous to say so, but I truly love the time spent doing this. All the more so when you're here too. Didn't ask.
Nura speaking.
It's near us. I got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magma crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brylehaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches, followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
So it looks like we'll have to fight the bounty hunter as well. Can't remember her name. Tis a truly harrowing sight, full of those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones when I consider what could have occurred here. So on, lad. Did the gauntlet runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
Sorry, it's just reminded of something unpleasant.
Everything okay?
You okay?
Right.
Yeah, sorry to cause you any concern. I know what destroyed this village, I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Right, I don't know if the mag crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually stroll. I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human that Casimir saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
I suppose you're right. I feel like coming face to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
All right.
which is why I think there's no point in progressing wisdom, because you just get it naturally. Ugh, my stomach sends notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Neros can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So,
Let's put this place behind us.
Here.
By the by, I made the drawing. This picture will bring your viewers no joy, but it's an important sized document nonetheless. I'll take drawing to me to ensure I never forget what happened here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us.
Alright then.
Imagination. Imagination.
Let's go.
I mean, I'll check the books. Oh, bygone days. Why is my left here? I think that means it's okay to read. Tolerance. Sure, fuck it. Through sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. He writes of the day his son took his first steps. The first words his son spoke, the time his son nearly ripped his ears off climbing all over him, of worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night, of being so exhausted he falls asleep in place without realising it. I see, being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. Warmth arises inside of me, but not my tolerance has improved.
Alright.
There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
draws nearer.
Quite.
Now the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Barhaven by tomorrow. Seawater? Thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assume that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
It would seem it was fixed without trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, near us, do you remember that we were relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way?
That reminds me.
Nero said the waters found around Barhaven are kind of strange. Curious what you meant by that.
Alright then.
So we've got wisdom, courage. My wisdom level 3? No. Well, we might as well get the wisdom to level 3.
Alright then.
I'm going to save before I do though, because I think we're going to fight the bounty hunter.
What now?
I really want to use this stuff for my main classes, but I'm going to be patient.
Well met.
Captain, you come at the perfect moment. I just think I'd ponder some battle strategies over my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in a round? Playing a game with Hulkenberg will raise my wisdom. It's kind of fun, isn't it? How about playing a game? Yeah, sure. Now let's begin. I shall give and expect no quarter, shall we?
If so,
If that's how you plan to make your advance, then... I can't make any more moves, that's the match. Right, I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we would both benefit from continued practice. This game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies all on my own. What if an enemy came at me from such an angle? How would I retaliate? And so on and so forth.
I'd say...
I once failed in my duty to protect His Highness the Prince. At that time I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the role.
That's why.
It is for that reason that I now train both my body and mind so thoroughly, as I have vowed to never let such a thing occur once again.
Really?
You've endured so much pain in your past. It has made me into who I am today. I reflect on those days often, yet I realise I must face the future if I am ever to truly step forward. That said, it is quite a pleasure to speak so freely with you. I find comfort in knowing that I may share my opinions with a compatriot. If we find success in this endeavour and create a country where all can truly live equally, I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down what knowledge I can to a new generation. I will speak not just of tactics, but all of my experiences on this journey, my victories, and of course my failures too. And in doing, I would see the Royal Guards elevated to new heights, I hope.
Yeah.
If anyone can do that, it's you, Hulkenberg. Yes. Well, should such a starry-eyed wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. Such a position is certainly not one most could adapt to, much less succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. And I must say, you wear the role well. It's hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you've a natural talent for it. Though to call it a talent is a disservice. No, whatever higher calling you have, I can only be as I am now because of you. Such praise from a knight is quite an honour. It was you and Gallica that set the cogs of this journey in motion. I think there's some significance to you being the captain, in my humble opinion. You have my gratitude. After crossing proverbial swords with you, I feel that I am one step closer to realising my dreams. I found my wisdom grow after listening to Hulkenberg's advice.
Alright.
Sweet.
Alright.
Now then, should we continue our discussion on tactics? There were some blunders you could avoid next time. For example, when a piece moves here, you should... Hulkenberg and I dueled on the board for a while. Enemies coming our way, or so I thought. Looks like it's that Missy's Gauntlet Runner coming for us this time. Hey, you lot. Yeah, I'm the Gauntlet Runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. I got a short fuse, you know. And that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom! That's Katharina. So the young miss says. I'm hoping you lot are willing to act.
Certainly.
Don't worry, we won't take this line down. Wait, they're coming aboard on the other end? Well, now we have to accept the challenge.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback. Give me a break, lady! Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either. Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Clear off! As moths to a flame!
Damn.
Looks like you've gotten stronger. But so have we.
Hidden art! I must
Hidden art!
of kings.
Looks like we can't brute force through
Nothing
this one.
personal. I'll be taking that.
Why?
Ooh, Tekken? Wait a minute.
No holding back.
Hold up. She got... Oh yeah, we don't know. Okay, fine.
Oh, power of heroes!
Wait, she blocked this? No.
I won't hold back. Burn!
Bitch. Oh, and it's weak.
I'll use what I must.
Fucking unlucky. Imagine if I get all my turns back. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Oh, yes, baby.
I'll cut you down. Not done yet.
Magic Knight!
You are good.
Are you gonna get flawlessly killed? Cringe.
No. Why? Why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
Do I get the... Holy shit, I get the bonus as well. Fucking hell. Sheesh.
If I say so myself. Not bad at all.
Magic.
I
Yes.
shall rise to the occasion.
I shall strive to use this power wisely. I'm sure greater triumphs lie ahead.
Oh. Oh, that's me. I heard Hulkenberg's voice line and I was like, oh, it's Hulkenberg, but it's not, it's me. Oh, I'm really close to the popularity rank. Oh, damn, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me, but that power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? Katharina, cheer up.
Yeah?
I saw you runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Eudoricus, who do you think I am exactly? Pardon me. I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
Are all these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end? What other options do paraquas like them have? Might be dangerous, but you've got to break some eggs to make an omelette. Eudoricus, wait. Take this. And see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Katharina's made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once.
Listen to me.
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out for just a little longer, I swear I'm going to set things right for us.
Well then.
Now, there we are. We believe in you, Katharina. I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. Oh shit, sorry. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living, and the fat cats are all too happy when the parrots take them up on it. When I'm in charge, first thing I'm going to do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeezed us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Will handing out money make this better? I got no clue myself, but I had to try something. Even now, tons of those people aren't going to survive, and I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. Truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
That's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act got to take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's going to change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the parapers are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the parapers start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as it is.
In that case.
We can save those people too.
Oh.
Even though they're my enemies, maybe they're struggling in their own way.
Oh, come off it.
Well, that doesn't mean they can make the parapers suffer for it. So yeah, I'll figure that out before I take the throne.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Captain. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. Not as powerful as I need to be, but still. We reached out to the recruitment centre and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We won't keep taking these monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. I feel Katharina's indignation toward the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me. Ooh, the ruler upgrade. The loyal hunter Katharina, keeper and inheritor of the broader's virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
I'm not letting anyone die.
The pugilist. Oh, nice. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me. And of course, I've done pretty much all the bounties I had as soon as I get the bonus.
The shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them.
Well, whatever.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
So we'll be arriving tomorrow. I look forward to seeing what kind of place Brawlhaven is. Why is this blue? There are insects gathering by the campfire. Oh, apparently you can eat these bugs. Well, according to Hoggenberg anyway. Let's try and catch one. I caught one of the bugs gathered by the campfire. It's my turn to cook. Let's use it as an ingredient.
Alright then.
Imagination. 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 Okay, let's do
Let's go.
Let's go read that book then. Don't want imagination. Fuck. Heisman's account of life of the sun. I'm in the middle of reading it. Blah 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 blah. Let's read his book. Through sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. This entry describes Heisman and his son running through fields together on a beautiful sunny day. You can almost hear their carefree cries of laughter. At one point, Heisman loses sight of his son, only to find he'd climbed a tall tree. Heisman is mortified until the boy nimbly jumps down, just as his father would have. I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but yes, brought him joy. Yes, yes.
Alright.
Still more left to read. Okay, maybe like one more time, and then we'll get
marches on,
2
and
lots.
The age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain. Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Rhylehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Rhylehaven.
Port Rhylehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Rhylehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by magma to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the Gauntlet Runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Looks like we dodged the storm weather as well.
Wow! It's the ocean! Just look, there's water all the way to the horizon! It's kind of like the capital, but totally different!
Yes. The City of Water, Briarhaven.
I thought he was just going to say yes and that was going to be it. I think it would have been there. Yes! End.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No. I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the sky runners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just
Amen, brother.
the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies. If it isn't the walking headache. Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
What about your mum's house?
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads.
Go on.
I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. And we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, nurse, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
So be it.
Really?
Came on this way to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy!
Let's rest. Let's rest.
Oh. Oh, is this one of those things where it's like, you can't do anything? Oh, hey. Welcome. Let me just say I didn't sell much here. Well, I guess offer you some medicinal herb. Okay. Sure. I like getting his trust or something. Thanks.
Hey.
It's a little strange to shop only sells one item. Seems there's some sort of secret to this store. Ah. We need to talk to an informant about this guy. Oh, nice, I can get on the sword. Okay, sweet. Oh, I can go wherever I want.
Alright then.
Oh, it's discount day as well. Young man! Fuck off!
We've a sale going on.
Why am I? Don't often get young customers. I'm too much of a little bitch. Sorry. Healing hamburger. Okay, let me go check out the sword place.
Young man, young man. This is on sale.
Oh boy. We got some juicy weapons here. Is it worth it though? I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna save my money.
Alright then.
Young man.
Real cheap today.
I can see he's admiring these beauties, so don't just stand there gulping. Buy some top shelf fish for cheap today. Well, if you insist.
Young man.
Got a bargain today.
If somebody says young man to me again, I will fucking lose it.
Now then. Alright then.
Mama! Mama! Black Cat's Claw. Oh, this is the item shop. Ew.
The goods are cheap.
Alright then.
What else is there? Ooh, the and it seems I actually need to.
Greeting.
Oh, and yeah, that's quite a sword at your belt. We pride ourselves on being a purveyor of the only finest apparel for the Navy as well as the sailors. In addition to clothing, we sell a variety of unusual accessories. Oceania's not just full of fishmongers, you know. Imports and maritime trade are the key to business in these parts. Now, let me find something that's absolutely perfect for you, dear. I think, since it's Islanders Day, how about this rider's anklet? My dear customer, do you believe in dragons? This is fashioned in the image of a dragon's wing and imbued with a speed that's truly divine. Go on then. As expected, you have excellent judgment and it looks fantastic on you. Every day of the week, I'll be waiting with a new item just perfect for you. Do come again. It better have been good. Whoo! And it fucking is. We also, what other accessories do we get? We've got a bunch. Medium HP recovery. Okay. All stats +2. Magic +6. Strength +6. Didn't I get some helmets or some shit? Maybe it's stuff I need to go to the church for. I know, it's just endurance +2 helm. Not that great then.
Leave it to me.
Boom, boom, boom.
Alright then.
Alright, well, there's a recruitment center here, so we can pick up new bounties and hand in my current one.
Welcome.
Look for a bounty? Sorry, but I'm busy prepping for the Expedition of the Brave. We don't have any contracts for a while. Move on now to nothing else.
Welcome.
Oh, so I can't even hand in my one. Alright. Fuck you then, buddy. We got a mag guy. What's this guy's rates? Oh, I might as well do this for the mag, right? There's a coronation rock in the city too. Well, now the rankings are done. Born is first, Louis second. So it just realised the gap widened a bit. Godot's back in third place. Maybe it's because of the increasing fervor over Sanctism. I'm sure your name's going to go around thanks to everything you've done, so hopefully your face will join there soon. Well, I suppose it all depends on how Louis shows up from here on out. Can't let her guard down yet.
Really now? Fancy a look?
One mag for... So if I did all of my mag, I would get 150-ish K. Wow, that is garbage.
Alright then. Well met, eh? Aha.
Let's travel around Brawhaven. Oh. Oh, I want more coffee. I don't know where this is.
Alright then.
Is this where was it? Oh! Oh! Oh, I do believe I know your face from somewhere. Wait, you're the old man who was in the giant Samura's stomach. None other. How'd you get out?
Truth be told.
Oh, I'd intended for that room's money to be my final resting place, but after running into you young grubs, I longed to see the outside world again. I just gave the worm a little poke with magic to loosen up its belly, and why it was no trouble at all. So you got out the same way we did. Anyway, glad you're safe. That's neither here nor there. Tell me, you haven't seen glowing beetles anywhere, have you? They're strange and wondrous insects, luminescent with the golden light of Magla. If you do have any, I'd sure like to take them off your hands.
Look at this.
A glowing bug? I thought I'd catch at least one. Oh, this is it. A genuine gold beetle. I must reward you for your efforts. Here, take this. Arcane Dragon Blood. Restores the magnet that surrounds your body and you'll find use for it. Okay. Wow, that's incredible. Are you sure you want to exchange it for a worthless bug? Just who are you? Oh, I'm but an old man with a passion for insects. I only ended up in that worm's stomach because I was too absorbed in catching specimens to notice my surroundings. You're travelling all about the country, you're not? If you find more gold beetles, could you bring them to me? If you collect that familiar chitter, give the area a quick look. Collect 12 of them for me, and I'll give you this venom ward charm next.
Good.
I mean, sure. If we find any more gold beetles on the way, we'll come see you again. Okay.
What now?
Oh my. Thank you, Anna, for your resub. For 19 months. How long is that? 12, just over a year and a half. Thank you so much. How you doing?
Alright then. Alright then.
Oh, you're watching from bed? I'm pretty good. Just chilling, streaming, you know, the usual. What do you want? An elder? You a candidate too? Well, I don't know why you're here, but I can't let you in right now. With the city this buzzer, when the Colosseum does open, sure it'll be a smash hit. Okay. That's the Colosseum. One heart for you also.
Fancy a ride?
Let's go to the inn.
Nice and easy.
Anglers and square, then climb aboard. Boat.
Alright then.
Wow, seems to be quite a few options. You can really see the king's face from here, huh? I realised it was slowly moving, but its coming to Brawhaven was beyond my expectations. I wonder why it came. I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the Coronation Rock. Maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
Okay then.
Anyway, we'd better get to finding an inn we can stay at. Town looks lively, but let's wait until we decide on a place to stay if we're going in.
Alright then.
Fuck you, bitch.
What do I do?
Here's more.
Where was I? Alright then.
I guess I'll just check out each of them. Oh.
What is it you require?
You there. You have a look about you like one of my supporters, are you? Who are you again? You truly haven't heard of me? Oh, I'm shocked, and yet how lucky you are to be granted the privilege of my exquisite form for the first time. Beauty is all, and my creed, and more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? And whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this golden coral pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room at such a lavish place as this. This guy's a jerk. I don't want to stay at inn full of people like him anyway. You tell him, Gallica. I saw you in Matephor, didn't I? Did you? Another participant in the tournament, right? You plan to stay at this inn? Fortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the exhibition, everyone's full up. And after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time too.
I see.
And so, if this place is no good, we'll have to look somewhere else. But wait, that gauntlet runner of yours. The one you had parked in the middle of Matephor. Hey, come on, what sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it too.
What?
It's a secret. Wow, stingy. Here I was going to tell Dad all about it. Just so you know, I'm participating too. Which is why I didn't tell her. I've got a real gauntlet runner of my own and everything. That means that if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force. This sounds like a video on a certain site waiting to happen. Look who's there. You're that elder fella from Matephor, aren't you? Guess we both got ourselves marked for the exhibition. Were you hoping to stay at this inn? Sorry to disappoint you if so, because I just got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. Said it's already full, and the one calling itself Become One, Come All Inn. Some joke, eh? There's two other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with the other option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Coral Pavilion, where knobby wankers like Forden stay. A Parapus or an Elder stay in there? Fat blue chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Corral, but that one's twice as pricey. Rumours say that that's where you'll find Luis, naturally. Probably bought out the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
Yes.
Think so? Guess you better avoid that one then. Not that we could afford to begin with. As far as other options go, there's the Spider's Den over by the tavern. It's dodgy looking at UG standing up front, smelling all creepy like. So you're right, I'll stay in there, so I'll pass. Sorry about that. I doubt we'd get much sleep in the tavern. I sure wouldn't anyway. Not that this spider's den sounds much better. Then again, there's no way we're getting into the Golden Coral, but, so we might not have a choice. Should we go check it out? Well, I guess so. How do I even get there?
Alright then.
Or is it on this side?
What do I do?
On the hunt for lodging, are we? Have a spare room available? I won't refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable for all. Criminals, persecuted tribes. Ah, no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away. Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards. This place seems really shady. We might as well look at the room. Oh god, we're gonna get robbed.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut?
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition.
And have a fat wank. You know? Anyway.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
Oh.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
I love you, Lomelo! I love you forever!
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather work for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command. Hear, hear! For Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coppers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health.
Preach it, Katharina! You just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
True. Gab, gab, gab. Well, I'm sure we're going to go from a nasty argument to a bar fight.
Pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next round's on Loveless. Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master. Always about that.
Lol.
Damn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
No. Oh, yes, apparently. Oh, is this the fishing tutorial? Oh, some weird, creepy creature.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious! The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, alright?
Cryer's an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Hmm.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums, but his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Joanna and Byron should reach the city by morning, and I imagine they will aim to find us in our Gauntlet Runner. Neuros ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the Gauntlet Runner. Can I leave? No. I can save, though, which is what I shall do. And save I shall. The candidate speeches seem practically identical. I had not trust those types of the country and myself. Is there no one who can truly rival Louisa Forden? Barrowhaven is positively rife with tourists. I myself have long awaited the delicacies here, and indeed, it was so delicious I wish to eat every fish in a restaurant's tank. Fish so fresh it still wriggles in the mouth. Now that's a port city specialty. What's that look about? You don't find it appetizing?
My apologies.
But fair to ask of you, would you mind lending me any unused blankets? Sure. For defense, you understand. Just in case. Otherwise, while I'm sleeping, I'd be unprotected against apologies. Against bugs. I want no contact with them whatsoever, awake or asleep. So I thought I might bundle myself in blankets at night. Yes, I know this place is warm as it is. Yes, I'm prepared for the inevitable night sweats. Nevertheless, I'd be grateful to have any spare blankets. Bless him.
Look at that.
I'm done for the day. Should I retire for the night? Well, I can't do anything else, so...
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. It's a precarious position.
No. I'll come.
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What? My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first, and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a Sanctoress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a ballet thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Okay.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized at a later date, when the second round is announced. The faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with his and her highnesses of Oceana and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church, better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood. And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
And Juna's with Luis.
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Yeah, probably. I want to see what everyone's got.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
He got a fish.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
Oh, clever.
Oh, my good people, strength and compassion in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right from the start. Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Where's your proof? Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now, on to the next.
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Forden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Forden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It'll be fine.
If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
True.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now.
Oh.
Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Whew. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Where's their head?
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martira? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. The huge chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, Captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Fallen do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
What? Right here and now? Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, leave this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming? Those crazy kids have done it again. What a show!
He's fucking insane or something. Holy shit, my popularity has shot up. After the events of the exhibition, many people seem to have taken notice of me. I hope this eventually leads to saving the prince.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. It's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups.
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand man, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
Right. It worked for us.
Well said. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
Ooh.
We'd better be getting back as well.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
Jealous, dickhead?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It might be a trap.
Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
I mean, it could be engraved on his body.
Maybe he's engraved it directly on his body.
Yeah, somehow I doubt he'd literally carve incriminating evidence onto his skin. It'd be backwards in a mirror besides. It's more likely to be in his runner.
Whatever.
Do you really suppose it would be in the runner he uses even today? The incident was near a decade ago.
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Joanna! A backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself.
Well, she's dead now.
Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us centre the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the Church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours?
Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Find footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello, a word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Louis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Louis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. But let me know if you talk yourself onto Louis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this Night Prowler.
Oh boy. Oh, and it's a storm. Night prowler, huh?
Let's hurry.
The place should be on the edge of town, I've heard. The ferryman should know how to get there. And get there we shall. Next time! That'll do for me today. So, the next time I'll stream is probably over the weekend. I probably won't stream tomorrow, or if I do, it will maybe be later on in sort of late afternoon, evening time. Otherwise, I'll stream kind of sporadically through the weekend. Just keep an eye on Twitch or on Discord. You'll know when I go live. Either way. Thanks for watching, hanging out, chatting, and thanks for your resub. And I'll see you, if not tomorrow, then sometime in the weekend. Have a good evening. Take it easy.